you pass that back? Right here, Matt.
Stephen, can you talk about the game that Marcus had, particularly the way he's able to get yards after contact?
Well, I mean, that's his main attribute, I think, is he can break those arm tackles and continue to go forward. Between him and the O-line, that's what won us the game, hands down, them and the defense. I guess I only threw 17 times, but, Marcus had 37 carries, and that's huge for a freshman to come in for his first SEC game and, have that kind of production. So, he played extremely well, and so did the O-line.
Stephen, do you have to throw a whole lot to really be on the top of your game? It seemed like you were kind of maybe struggling with your rhythm a little bit.
I don't think so. In the second half, my hand's kind of messed up right now, but that's really not an excuse. But I don't think we really needed to throw that much. Marcus was playing extremely well, and the O-line was doing very good, or very well at the run block. So we didn't really need to.
Stephen, what happened to your hand?
It was a wide field hitch I threw out to Alshon, and I guess my hand caught somebody's face mask or helmet or something.
I was just going to ask you, what does Marcus do? Having him in this offense, how does it change what you guys are able to do?
Well, running the ball like that, the defense can't just pin their ears back and just blitz every time. And we're very thankful to have him, him on the team and have this kind of production. As a true freshman, it's extremely helpful for us.
Stephen, with your ability to run the ball like that, does that take a lot of the pressure off of you to produce in the offense?
I think so. Actually, I'm sure it does. It takes a lot of pressure off everybody on offense. When he can break those arm tackles and go another 5-10 yards. So it's pretty good.
Stephen, I know last year's game was so different, but did you guys learn something from last year as far as being able to run the ball? Special teams learned something about stopping them. It seemed like this was just a completely different game, and obviously you guys came out on top this time.
It was for sure different. It was 17-6, whereas last year it was 41-37 or whatever it was. There was a lot better defense this game, and we were able to run the ball and keep time of possession, and it was very good for us, very big win for us.
Stephen, I don't know how much you can recall of your career, offensively in terms of drives, but the opening drive, the way you guys ate up the clock and moved down the field and scored a touchdown, would you maybe call that the best drive you've engineered in South Carolina?
I think so, but I don't know. I don't really know. But it was definitely a way to set the tone of the game. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that every single drive, but it definitely set the tempo for the game, and it was big for us. We had that drive, and then we had the drive right before halftime, which was pretty big to go 14-3.
Stephen, Coach Spurrier said this team is different than last year, more serious approach to the game, to the practices. How is this year different for you as the quarterback of this team?
I think I know a lot more this year. I'm a lot more comfortable with the O-line, receivers. This was a big summer for us. We worked really hard this summer, and I think that's the main difference this year. It's just a difference in the summer workouts that we had this year as opposed to last year.
Stephen, what we saw from Marcus today, did you see examples of this during preseason practices and scrimmages, or did he turn it up a notch even today?
I think he definitely turned it up. I think he was very excited about playing his first SEC game, and obviously it showed. 37 carries. That's pretty impressive for a true freshman to come in, against the Georgia defense. So, we always knew he was good. Obviously he was a 5-star and one of the top running backs out of high school, but to play like the way he did today was huge for us.
Anything else for Stephen? Right here.
Hey, Stephen, your offensive line's obviously taken its share of criticism the last few years. To see him go out there and really lean on Georgia the way they did today and sort of set the tone, how nice is that?
It was huge for us. Like I said, they were able to block extremely well throughout the entire game, and that last drive was huge for us. Marcus was able to break those arm tackles, and the O-line was blocking very well, and we were able to put the game away. But we've definitely improved as a team last year as opposed to last year, so we're just moving forward, and that's the only way we can go right now.
Stephen, you guys are 9-14 on third down. What exactly, anything particular you're trying to do on third down to make it so successful?
I think the difference was we weren't in third and long a whole lot. We were in third and short, which we were able to run the ball or throw the ball. So you know, I think we kept their defense off balance on the third down, which helped us out a lot.
Seeing the quarterbacks like to throw the ball, but would you mind if you kept having days like today and handing it off to Marcus 37 times?
If we win, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter at all. If we win, you know, I could throw 3 passes. It doesn't matter. You know, run Georgia Tech's offense. I mean, if we win, it doesn't matter.
Stephen, Coach said that you hesitate at times. Are you aware that you're doing that? And what are you doing to try and correct that?
I believe I hesitated a few times today. You know, on the one that I overthrew JB, you know, that was a terrible throw, and you know, I'm gonna be ripped for that on Monday in the meeting. But I don't know. I'm still trying to get used to it and getting used to the speed. I mean, that was the first SEC game, and the speed is a lot different. You know, playing Georgia than Southern Miss is, you know, defensive speed. So.
Stephen, thank you.
Thank you.